Guys, I want to talk about jealous women sabotage in groups. They work in groups against you. All right, I want to talk about jealous, envious type of women. I'm going to wait till some people get on. Today is Tuesday, so I did say I was going to go Tuesday and Thursday, but guess what? I haven't. I haven't been coming Tuesday and Thursday, but I'm here today. And today is Tuesday. All right, I want to talk about jealous women and their group sabotage. Okay, it's never just one. A lot of y'all don't know how come you keep on getting fired from jobs. Things don't work out for you, your business. Things are happening behind the scenes, behind your back. But you don't know about it because you think some people are your friends and they're not. And you're close to people who are, you're feeding information to. And as soon as you feed that information to them, either they're putting some doubt in your mind with some type of negativity, or they're going directly to sabotage you. The lighting is off, I think, a little bit. It's a little too bright. Let me see if I could do a better lighting. Dim it a little. I think I look better with the dim light. It's too bright. Yes, yes, we're going to talk about the sabotage in the workplace, and it's not just one of them. The biggest mistake y'all are going to make is thinking it's just one of them that don't like you. It's not. It's a group of them. They only operate in secret behind your back. They don't have guts. They're not brave. They don't have balls. Jealous women are usually like the weakest ones, but I'm telling you, they work in groups, not just one. And you need to be aware that they work in groups. Make sure you come in and like the live. You need to be aware that these women work in groups because you're going to put yourself in some seriously dangerous situation. If you're not street smart, if you don't know what's happening, you're going to be feeding information or probably venting to someone who's involved in that group, who's against you in that group, whether it be at the workplace. You think you're venting to a co-worker, right? Yes, guys. You think you're venting to a coworker. It's not, you don't vent to no coworker. You can. Things happen. We're human. We're human, right? But I'm telling you, this it's a group of them. You might be venting to a coworker and you think that coworker is so sweet. You love her, but she's secretly jealous, secretly insecure. And she go and think she has something over you. She know you was just venting. She has something over you to tell the boss to get you fired so she could get the promotion. I'm telling you. I am telling you. This is how it works. They operate in groups. It's not just one of them. Okay? And I want to tell you about one particular dynamic of how jealous women sabotage in group. One particular dynamic. I'm telling you this right now. Okay, remember, let's get into that whole Cardi B, Nicki Minaj thing. The only reason I want to get into it, the only reason is because a lot of people on the social media thinking Nicki Minaj is fighting Cardi B. She's just the pawn. She's just the front. She's just the pawn. Who Nicki Minaj is really fighting is allegedly the people who put Cardi B in position to replace her. Like I said, allegedly Atlantic. And allegedly whoever she mentioned on Twitter. That's not my business, but I'm just showing you an example. People, they team up against you behind the scenes in a group, and then the whole thing is you're crazy. You're crazy. Okay, so there's so much that involved in this whole dynamic of group sabotage, but I'm going to break it down in parts. I'm going to break down the group sabotage down in parts, but they work behind your back, right? And you got to be street smart and learn how to stand on your own. If you have you have something going for yourself, some talent, or you're in whatever it is, whatever they want something you have, whatever the reason, they're jealous of you, they want to isolate you, whatever the reason, what it is, I want you to understand that it's never just one of them. Understand that it's a group of effort. And this is one dynamic I want you to watch out for. One dynamic. A friend, like you have to be wise. Everybody's not your friend, but first off, a close friend who is close to somebody who hates you. I'm not saying they've been close and they already been close. I'm not talking about that. A close friend who gets close with someone who's your known enemy. Okay? You better watch out for that dynamic. Because if you fall for that stunt, okay, so now when a close friend gets close to your enemy, right? I'm serious. And this is about survival. This is about being street smarts. You're no longer friends with such friend. You're no longer friends with such friend. Or, I'm serious, you're no longer friends with such friends. Or you could remain cool with that person, but you change everything that you talk to that person about. It has to be cordial. Hey, how are you? Oh, nice. I'll see you around. Nothing more. Nothing more. That is no longer a friend. When you see a close friend of yours, now all of a sudden became close with someone who is your known enemy, a known hater, a known saboteur, that is no longer your friend. You're cool, you're cordial, you don't need to hold a grudge against people, but remember, that is no longer close friends. That's now a distant associate. Hi, how are you? Hey, girl. And nothing more. And keep it pushing. You don't have to confront people, argue with people. How are you, hon? That's it. Now that she's with the ops, now that she's with your enemies, now that she's with the ops, she's also an op. Remember that. Now that she's with your ops, she's also an op. There's no exception to the rule. All right? That's all. But you're cool with everybody because, you don't take people too serious in life. People are people. Happy birthday. All right. I'm going to block you if you keep saying this is my birthday because I already said happy birthday. Yes. And if you're in the workplace, be mindful of this dynamic. It's never just one hater that wants to sabotage you in the workplace, right? Because there's somebody that they're going to vent to. You don't like her, I don't like her either. What we gonna do about it? And this is a dangerous dynamic because your money is involved. What we gonna do about it? Let me tell you exactly what they're gonna do about it. They're gonna lie on you. They're gonna team up and lie on you, exaggerate something, flip the script on you. That's what they're gonna do about it. And by the time you're in the office, you're called in, they're gonna say, did you take those documentations? You're gonna say, no, I didn't. And then that's when they pop up with the sabotage. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yes, she definitely did that. Oh, she did that. So it'll be 3 of them against 1. You think you're gonna win? It'll be 3 against 1. Jealous women operate in groups. They sabotage in groups. It's never just one of them. Never. And I'm somebody called my phone, sorry. But it's never just one of them. They sabotage in groups. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. There's another dynamic, a family dynamic. The family, it happens, the groups, it could be family too, the whole family dynamics. Family will team up against you, but you know what the worst family dynamic is when they team up against you? They do team up against you, family members. Whether it be whomever, I don't know who they are. It's just what, that's just society, that's just life. But family members, they do team up against you behind your back. Oh, you don't like her? Oh, well, we're not going to talk to her either. Or let's leave her out on purpose. Let's leave her out on purpose. Family members do also play this game of teaming up against you, kicking you when you're down, getting in a group, the women. Some of these women getting in a group, family members, they do that. They're getting a group to gossip about you, family members, right? When you're doing bad, when things are not working out for you. A lot of these family members can't be trusted. They're nothing but a gossip. You confide in them about something, and 2 minutes, I'm telling you, 10 minutes later, they went right back. I know a family member who done that. That's why I don't call, I know a family member done that. I don't really care, but it's just, you're too old for that. You're literally over 60 odd years old. Anyhow, what they do is you confided with them, some of these family members, and they go on the phone and go and confide and they go ahead and tell the same person that you complained about. They'll go and tell that person right then and there, and create some of the family members creating so much trouble and animosity around the family. Sometimes they want to say something, but they're going to use your name so you could look bad. They don't have the balls to say it, but then they'll use your name. It's a group thing. These women, they're messy and they sabotage in groups. They like to get together to bring somebody down, to laugh at somebody's downfall. Okay, let's talk about this part. Okay, so you say, oh God, I'm sorry, I'm not reading y'all comments. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Thank you. Okay, so I had someone that they was behind the curtains and said, oh, I don't like her. They was talking about me because it was just me and the client on the side of the room. Exactly, they was talking about you. Sorry, I didn't read the comments. I'm gonna read them now because we're talking. All right, so at one point I went out with a coworker, left my purse with her, when I came back, my purse was open. I didn't confront her. Why you say, hey girl, why you open, what happened to my purse? You gotta know how to confront people nicely. Like, hey girl, what happened to my purse? Did it fall? Just to see what she's going to say. She probably try to get the information on you. Who knows? But the jealous, envious woman, they form groups. It's never one of them. And let me tell you something. You never... There's something I was going to say. Never join a group of a hater. Never do it. Like, you see somebody teaming up on one person, never team in. Never try, because you don't know the truth of the situation. You don't know what's really going on. Never join a hater's team. Never do that. Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that. Like, be conscious in life. Why would you team up against somebody who never did anything to you directly personal? You're so much of a hater? Yeah, some of y'all is just going to get yourself in unnecessary trouble. Like, never join a group of haters teaming up on somebody that you don't know. Okay, let's talk about it. Brown skin. All right, so it says, That happened to me, but it was some notes I was taking down on my downtime at work. I came back and my paper was gone, was moved. I placed it in a certain way. I came back and she had another worker there. They do that. Like they'll probably throw away your work too and say you never did it. If they don't like you, a way that they push you out is to team up on against you and make you feel uncomfortable. Guys, I one of the old jobs I used to work at. The walls were so thin. These girls, ugh, you could hear everything that they're saying. This person is speaking foolishness now. It says live for Yahweh and not the world. Sweetie, you live in this world, you need to have a brain. You need to be street smart. And God doesn't want God doesn't want, God wants you to be having wisdom. Wise. That's why you have your Proverbs. So you could be wise. And they talk about that group stuff in Proverbs. If you're looking for attention on this thing, you could just get off, go find somebody else to watch. Stay on topic. I want to talk about what's going on with these jealous haters getting in groups to bring down people's life. And guess what? Some people will think you're crazy when you say, "Oh, this person did this." So you're like, "What? You must be the problem." Just because 10 person is against somebody, 10 people is against one person, it doesn't mean that they are the problem. They could be the solution. Hey. Oh, they was talking about the same thing you wrote in the notes that you came up with. Oh, she was copying your style. Little hater. I told you about what games jealous women play. Copycat. They don't want to give you no credit, but they want to go and read your work and copycat. I know how this game goes, girl. I know how the game goes, these jealous chicks. They'll copy your style, copy your work, copy your idea, but they don't want to give you no credit. Games jealous women play. Watch that one when I say copycat. I know how I know these chicks like keep your work private so nobody could copy your ideas. Okay, and gaslighting you, doing this, trying to make you think that you're the one that's the problem. No, haters come in groups, and that's biblical. Read your Proverbs, and you're gonna you're gonna understand every. They come in groups. Oh, thank you. You love my content. Thank you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you love my content. You're gonna know who the realist is. Trust me. Once you read, watch all my content, you're gonna see who the realist is. Trust me. You know what it is. Anything I might tell a joke, but I ain't never tell a lie on here. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I know about these chicks. I work with these chicks in the salon for many, many years. I know how they get down. Yeah, don't be around them and be your own boss. If you have the means to open a business, open a business. These chicks is jealous, and there's so many different layers of these chicks. Especially even in the workplace, and you gotta outsmart them. And let me tell you something. How you let me tell you, you bring them down. I'm telling you this right now. I want you to have a heart like, I want you to have a heart of, I want you to have a heart colder than a hooker's heart. That's the heart I want you to have when you're dealing with these jealous chicks. If you ever get the opportunity to bring them down, it don't matter who you catch. It'd be the mother, the father, the sister, the brother. If you have a chance to bring one of them down, do it. Because once you catch one of them with a stone, they're all going to scatter. You catch one of them with a stone. This is a metaphor or whatever. This is. I don't want you to take this literal. It's just of a figure of speech. If you catch one of them, bring them down. All of them is gonna scatter. Trust me. Oh, they always have a sneaky look in their eyes. You could say it. You could say that again. Oh, there's so much layers to these jealous chicks. How they will bring it, how they will really sabotage you, in the workplace. And I want to talk about the workplace because of the fact that that's where your bread and you make your money. You better outsmart these chicks. Let me tell you something. Always have dirt. Sometimes you don't be the victim. All right, I'm telling you this right now. Sometimes you do not be the victim. You be the victor. I'm gonna tell you something. You be the victor. You be the perpetrator. All right. Sometimes I'm telling you this right now. If you know somebody's that a snake, sometimes you don't always be the one crying and be the good girl. You be the perpetrator. When you can bring her down, and feel no remorse about it. Seriously, you see the look in my eyes right now? You see the look in my eyes right now? Whenever you got a chance to bring down your hater, bring her all the way to the ground down. And don't feel sorry for her. Sabotage or whatever you can do, do it. I'm serious. Any information. Pretend you're cool with these. You gotta play the game, sis. Pretend you're nice to get them to open up. Listen to me. Listen to your big sis. I will destroy them. Pretend that you're nice to get them to open up and keep that information in the back of your head to use it against them in the future. Trust me. But I'm not telling you to you. Only if they're a snake, you use it against them. Only if they're a snake, you use it against them. I'm not saying to just go ahead and be wicked to random people. No, you got to know the devils. That's who you bring down. You already have a lawyer. Good. You have to have a lawyer. You put a restraining order against a jealous girl. I'm glad you took it to the law. That's excellent. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. Take it to the law. Always have a restraining order against them. Hey, boo. Hey, above rubies. It's been a while. Okay, so I'm reading every comment. Okay. I've been very sarcastic lately, and they come to tell me because I say things that you say things that way I never did before. I try to keep my balance so I won't get in trouble. Listen, be very nice. Nowadays, I'm very nice. But guess what? While I'm very nice, no discount for you, full price for you. You don't get no privileges, and you're not getting anything. Absolutely, no discount for in the back of my head. You're not getting anything special for you. To the nasty ones. Smile in their face, but you know you're not doing your best for them. A lot of these chicks are jealous and bitter. Oh, let's talk about jealous older women. They'll be looking at young girls, and I'm not young. I can tell you that. I'm not young. They'll be looking at the young girls, staring at them nasty instead of uplifting them. Instead of saying something, giving young girls advice, some of these jealous women, older women, instead of giving young girls advice, you know what they do? They get up in a group and talk about how fast-tailed she is, how this she is, how that. She don't have no brains. It's a little young girl you're talking about. You don't give them advice, but you sit there in a group to bring down a young girl. That's how some of these older women are. They always got something hateful to say, negative to say, always kicking you when you're down, but they never could uplift you. Some of these jealous older women, they don't uplift you. All they do is tear you down. Of course you're going to make a mistake. They don't give you advice. They're glad to see you make it. You said Obama 2028. Who you said we're going on a date? So yes, these jealous women, older women that jealous of younger girl. Oh, I couldn't want to be jealous of a 20-year-old because guess what? I don't want to be 20 again. Hell to the no. I'm happy. I think when you get older, to be honest, you could become happier. But a lot of these older women, they will tear down the young girls, get up in a group, destroy her reputation, call her fast. Mind you, she knows the young girls have no... You say, okay, the crazy thing is it comes from all angles. I used to have that problem with older women in the workplace. Now it's younger too. I think the mistake for me is Oh, they mistake you for your age, for their age. Okay. You say you're not getting married. That's okay. You don't have to get married. But this is not about romance. You're 24? Awesome. I'm proud of you. But this is not about romance. This is about stay on topic. Ladies. Wow. No, but it's real though. They've Sabbath is never just one. That's what I just wanted to like really put across in this video. Yeah, I really want to put that across in this video because it's never just one of them. It's the group. And don't trust these like if you have a family dynamic with these family members and stuff, like you don't need to confide in people. Confide in God, you know? Like cuz some of them is just glad to see you doing bad. They don't really have no positive words or nothing. They just turn to God for all of that. Learn to stand on your own 2 feet though. So you're saying the older ones feel like your mirror, you're going to surpass them in everything you do at your age. The younger ones can't believe you're still desirable and youthful at 33. 33 is so young. So they hate to. Yeah, 33 is still young, but it's just yeah, it's we live in a world of jealousy, competition, basically, and social media don't make it better. It just makes society more insecure. But because women are so insecure in their program too, all they're programmed with comparison, with social. Social media is really made a big impact on the way people think. Um, Comparing your body to another woman's body, comparing your life to another woman's life. And the ones that's so into social media are very vain and into what people think about them, like impressing people or putting on an image or whatever the case may be. A lot of the times they're like that, but social media has worsened it for women because a lot of women now are more vain, shallow, empty, competitive, always comparing themselves to each other, body parts. You see the surgeries and stuff, competing for men. The men is never loyal. You know how that goes. According to the men, once you're 30-year old, that's what the quiet one. I'm responding. She when she says she can't believe a lot of people think 30 is old. That's when you're brainwashed. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like women who think 30 is old, they're the ones who brainwashed. That a woman's value is a certain age, or you don't be brave. You take care of yourself. It's just like your aging, men is aging. We all aging. If you're not aging, you know what happens. You're not alive anymore. Simple as that. Yeah, people think they say 30 is old. Who do we share our accomplishment with and talk to with when we need advice? A true friend. You know a true friend. Just like how you know a true friend. You can share with a true friend. That's who. Yeah, you got to be secret about your life, and that's the right way to do it. Be very. I've over time now. I've been more and more secretive because I didn't realize how envious, jealous, poisonous, vicious, just nasty. Like, ugh. Stay to yourself. I mean, I'm not saying stay to yourself. Be open. I'm saying, be open to be friendly, right? Show yourself friendly, but certain things you should have boundaries. Boundaries about what you're telling people. Boundaries. I'm friendly. I'm open. I crack a lot of joke, but I have boundaries. Certain boundaries you don't cross with me. And your boundaries are not to keep people out, but is about to protect you. There's like a boundary that you could set is, I don't talk about my personal life, but you could talk about celebrity gossip. You get what I'm saying? You could talk about celebrity gossip, or that's all. Celebrity gossip is fun to talk about. Or, you know, stuff like that. You could talk about hobbies, boundaries. That's one healthy boundary. You don't talk about your personal life. Another healthy boundary to set. You don't talk about your romantic relationships. So you said, yes, I think girls get shady about me being 33. Of course, I still think I'm young. It's Gen Z Alpha that try to call me auntie. I embrace it though, because I feel move very young. Okay, you move very young. All right, girl. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is a good one. Ooh, I gotta read this one. Tanya says she learned not to be happy around unhappy people. Ooh, you just lit a fire right there. That's the truth. Some people don't want to see you happy. And if you're joyful, if you have a spirit of joy, sometimes you just have something within you that you're just a joyful person, right? You might be, your rooftop might be falling down, but you just have a spirit of joy. Everything might be falling apart in life, but you just have a spirit of joy. If you are that type of person, people will they'll be hating on you because of that. Trust me. They'll be hating on you because of that. That's a good point, Tanya. I love that. Yeah, so there's some women looking you up and down, yes, because some women, they'll give you ice grill, they're jealous of you, and they're a complete stranger. She's a complete hater and a complete stranger. I went on a job once and I told my boss about it, but she just stayed neutral. But anyhow, I said I went on a job once and I came in, I got my big fly bag. I look cute. I just look, nice. So as soon as she came, she was looking at me. And then she started speaking her language. I'm just like, listen. I know they give me looking at you stink. They start speaking their language. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I know what you mean. They don't know you, but they're looking at you nasty. It's jealousy. You probably had a nice outfit on. Who knows? If a 21-year-old male said that, I could see, because he does understand and hasn't lived life. But if an older man said that to me, I know that something is wrong with him. Okay, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. That's true. In regards to age, the age thing, yes. Oh, she said, so Tanya, you felt that too. I'm serious. I didn't. Ooh, it's crazy. You can't be happy around. Girl, I love this talk. I'm glad I came back. Last night I went live, but honey, my vision been declining. I'm gonna be honest with y'all about last night. I'm gonna get back to the topic. My vision been declining, and I haven't been wearing my glasses. So last night I went live, and I pressed "Made for Kids" by mistake. That's why nobody saw the video, because it wasn't made for kids. I accidentally pressed it when I was doing the thing on my phone, and I went live mad late. It was terrible. So it is what it is. So sorry, y'all didn't see the live from last night because I accidentally labeled it wrong. I didn't have my glasses on, which I need to start wearing them, and I'm not wearing them. So that's another story. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so brown skin. Okay, yeah, we got that. Okay, so the quiet one is usually the young women. They see I can put the same age group of guys I care nothing about though. When they give off, oh yes, oh these young girls be so insecure. Honestly, I'm like, girl, I don't want your little boyfriend. I understand what you above the rubies. You know, a 25-year-old came up to me on the subway the other day, and he was like, "Oh, I would like to take you out." And I said, "I'm too old for you." And then I was like, "How old are you?" He was like, "Oh, I'm 25." I was like, "Oh, that's sweet. You're very handsome, though." I was like, "You're very handsome." I did give encourage him, let him not. I said he's handsome because he looks like a gentleman, but it's funny because these young girls is so insecure, and I'm gonna tell you why. Social media made them that way. Like the whole competition thing with women, the whole crazy bad girl club. The young girls are crazy. I love the young girls, but they don't have a lot of role models that's positive, put it that way. And they don't have a lot of upliftment. So sometimes a lot of them can be lost and they don't know, but you don't feel sorry for them. If they try you and you have any information or any way to bring them down, do it. Especially if it's in the workplace. Don't feel sorry for them. It doesn't matter if they're young, and if they tried you and you have information to bring them down, do it. Use the information against them. They'll learn their lesson. That's going to be a life lesson who not to play with in the workplace. That'll be a nice life lesson for your young youth. Just let her know who not to play with. Oh, and these jealous women could get in a group. They'll try to jump you. That's another thing what they'll do in a group. They'll try to jump you and take it physical. Remember, always call the police. Always, any of woman ever threaten you physical and you got evidence on that and it's in a text message, ooh, bring her, press charges and get her arrested. You get what I'm saying? Any woman that ever said a threat to you and you got her on text message, or you got her on voicemail and she's threatening you with physical violence, goes directly to the police and have that documented, because you never know how bad it gets. You might have to defend yourself. Something happens. That's one. Number two, she might harm you and no one knows what happens. So any jealous women or jealous group that creates any kind of threat and you have evidence about them, get them in jail. Get them arrested. Don't use the law. Use the law against them. Trust me. Get them in jail, prison. If you want to be a thug, now you're going to go in jail because you're a thug. Because she's a thug, let the police handle her. Since they're thugs, let the police handle them. Yep, and you still show up bubbly nice and be authentic self. Had a 23-year-old and a 26-year-old throw shade at you and be jealous. One started copy. That's what I told y'all already, though. I told you jealous chicks copy your style. And I said that for a particular reason. That means any information or any idea you have in the workplace, you do not tell it to them or even spew it out. You keep every information to yourself until the right person is there, so you could use your idea for yourself, because they will copy your idea, copy your style, copy your swag, because really they really want to be like you. I don't do dangerous women. Oh, wonderful. Yes, yes. Oh, I hope y'all got street smart from me. I hope y'all really got street smart from me. Also, follow my music page, Janique999. Yes. I hope y'all got street smart from me, because I might tell a joke, but I'm not telling no lie, honey. Tell you right now, you are smart, these chicks. and let them vent to you. And you could tell them a fake story. This is how you get these chicken heads to open up. You tell them a fake story and pretend that you're fake vulnerable, and then let them spill their whole life story. So once they spill their whole life story, collect that information and use it against them when you see. You said, and then whenever you collect that information, hold it in the back of your hand, in your back pocket. And whenever you see fit, especially if it's a coworker, if you know they do drugs too, if you pretend like you're cool with them, you gotta know how to be diabolical. And you only do this with haters. I mean, you don't never do this to an innocent person, because you will get your karma. If you know they do drugs, you can listen. You could bring these people down real bad, but the key is with these chicks. Yes, you got to throw them off track. I'm telling you. Start telling false stories. I don't believe in lies, but start telling these chicks false stories so they could go ahead and spread it. You got to play mind games with these chicks. These chicks are so predictable. I'm telling. When you're telling them, tell false stories so they could go ahead and spread it, and then they're gonna open up to you, because they can't keep their mouth shut. These chicks nowadays, all they do is run their mouth. So let them tell you all their business about the drug use that they're doing, and you could go report them that they're high in the workplace. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to that. But I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, it could be anything you could report them for. But you never do that to a good person. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you don't do that to a good person. I will only snitch on someone who's a hater, a snake, and a backstabber. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that to innocent people. Good people. When you caught somebody being a hater, a snake, and a backstabber, yes, see him so. See him so. When you caught somebody being a hater, a snake. No, why you hang up? Why you erase? She said, see him so. She's agreeing with me. No, she said, see him so because she's agreeing with me. That's what she's saying. Don't erase her, because she was like, see him so. That means she's like, yeah, she agrees. But when you catch these haters, if it's a good person, I'm telling you, don't ever do that, because that's going to be a karma. That's going to be bad karma for you. But if you know there's a trifling, sneaky, lying snake, no, that's okay, above. That's okay. So when you know they're a sneaky, lying snake and you caught them being like that, it's okay. That's who you bring down. Tell them, pretend you're a friend, collect that information, and then bring them down. Whatever you could collect, use against them, use it. You don't have no hesitation, and don't feel sorry for them either. None. No pity. I don't have no pity for a hater, because they will team up against you if you let them. You ever watch that movie Carlito's Way? Oh, yo, if y'all ever saw that movie Carlito's Way, that gangster movie, it was a mob movie. Oh my God! If you watch Carlito's Way, you're gonna understand. This is real life. I'm telling you this because it's based on a true story. You never, when you're gonna bring them down, finish them. Finish them. That's all I'm gonna tell you. What if they tried to use witchcraft against you? You would never get in trouble. Listen, if they use witchcraft, it's not going to work if you never ever use witchcraft before. Don't use no witchcraft. Just use Psalms. Use your prayer. You have your whole Psalms to fight against witchcraft. Read all your Psalms. You have your whole Psalms. Go on your Psalms in the Bible and read that against witchcraft. You're going to see their life fall down. If you don't fear stuff, if you're not fearful, witchcraft is not going to work against you. If you're fearful, that's when witchcraft works. So read your Psalms and take all the fear out your heart, because the devil works off of your fears. I had devils which put the witchcraft on me before, but guess what? I brought them down. You think you're gonna do witchcraft, honey? I'll meet you in hell. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't pay me no mind when I said that. I'm just kidding. But I want you to have no sympathy or mercy for these chicks that group up and team up against you. No, and then your family members, once they spread your business, once your family members, because they do that. There's this one family member that my cousin warned me about. And there's one family member that my cousin warned me about, and honest to God, it's so true. I was like, as soon as I told this person something, 10 minutes later she goes on the phone to start gossiping. It's so crazy. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna do a video of why you should never trust family. Thank you. I'm gonna do a video on why you should never trust family. I'm telling you, because it's biblical. I'll talk about the Bible, biblical, what the Bible says, and not only family, anybody. It's not only family. Me personally, I don't trust people anyway, but a lot of y'all don't trust people anyway because you know better, right? Because it says, "Cursed is the man who trusted in man." Biblically, it says that. It says, "Cursed is the man who trusteth in man. Blessed is the man who trusteth in God, and cursed is the man who trusteth in God." In man. So let me explain something to you. If you ever trust human beings, you are a fool. It's unbiblical. It's ungodly. It's against God to trust other human beings. Put your trust in God. It's ungodly to trust human beings, and that's biblical. You can look it up for yourself. You have Google, do the research. Go ahead and Google what does the Bible says about trust. Psalms. I said read Psalms to pray against witchcraft. Your Psalms, because that's a book of prayers. He said, it says, I don't know what they're saying, honestly, copying you. Something about blah, 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 copying. No one, first, I'm the realist. Like I said, I'm the realist. So I got my own brain, my own swag, my own style. I don't know what you talking about, baby. I'm the realist. Period. Real recognize real. Period. Period. If you can't recognize me, you don't need to be on here because you ain't real. I'm the realist. You know what it is. Oh, yes, that's a good one. I gotta add that to it. Okay. If push comes to shove and she's popping all that mess, you could gently approach her when she's by herself. Hey, is everything okay with me and you? I've heard that you've been going around town about me. Hey, say it nicely. Hey, is everything okay with me and you? I heard you've been going around town about me. Gently. When you catch her alone, I guarantee she's going to gaslight you and say she never said it. She never did it. It never happened. Hi. She's going to say she never did it. She never said it. It never happened. When you confront her gently alone, hey, hon, can I talk to you for a second and be an adult about it? Because I had to confront someone who was watching me before, and I had to figure out why you continuously watching me. I say, hey, is everything okay with me and you? I don't think you should. You have to gauge somebody if they're violent, if they're mature, if they're normal. You gotta see who they are before you approach them. Approaching some people won't work. Thank you. Approaching some people won't work. Somebody says, hey, you want to go for coffee? Stop trolling. Get off this. I laugh so hard. I'm good. It says, somebody said if I want to go for coffee. Guy, you crazy or something? Where would I go to coffee? Thank you. Sit up there and go to coffee. What am I going down there for? I got heartburn. I have acid, so I can't drink that. That's acidic to my stomach. Coffee is very acidic. I can't drink that stuff. Anyhow, it's just weird, these women. I'm gonna go on and on about them. I'll be back. I'll be back about these women. And I'm gonna tell you why I stay single. Because no man is gonna come up around me embarrassing me. I'm gonna tell you this is the real reason why I stay single by choice. Because no man is gonna come up around me. I will be standing very far, hiding with my binoculars to watch a man's behavior. Because you're not gonna ever embarrass me in front of my haters. Think you're gonna flirt? Give them attention. And you know what these jealous women use against you? Come on now. You know what the jealous women use these men against you. Jealous women throw themselves at your man. And if he takes the bait, they don't like your man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not married. I'm divorced. I'm not married. Jealous women use your man against you. That's what they do. They don't like the man at all, but they feel like they're gonna hurt you by sleeping with your man or doing something. And this is another dynamic of it. They don't like the man at all, but they're gonna throw themselves. That's why I don't have men walking next to me, around me, associated with me. I don't claim them. You can never embarrass me. Go embarrass your mama. She's the one who had you. Go embarrass your mother. She had you. You can't come around me and giving these jealous women attention, staring at their vagina, staring at their body parts, their breasts, and lusting after these women. And that, remember, ladies, I know you know the vibe. You know how your hater will deliberately throw herself at your man. Check the vibe. Please tell me if I'm lying, sis. You said they do it to get the woman. Brown skin goddess, please elaborate. Elaborate. I want to elaborate about this topic because it gets real with these women. It gets real with these women. No, I don't care about no ex. I'm very happy with my life. Listen, I live very well. I live very peaceful. You don't know how peaceful my life is. You don't, if you know the peace that I have, oh, Jesus. I never had this peace in my life. The joy and the peace, you don't know my life. I'm very peaceful. I have a lot of peace. A lot of peace. This is the best life I've ever lived. Just at the peace that I have living alone. Ladies, you ever lived alone in your place and you're relaxed? You do whatever you want. You don't have to clean up after a man. Oh, you know the peace? I'm only being with a man if I love him. And if he's solid as a rock. If he's real, he's solid, he's loyal. I don't want any man. It's disgusting. Because I'm getting too deep. But let's stay on topic. On topic is I do love men. I like them. But it has to be somebody with some character, some morals, some self-control, some respect for me. Some respect for me. Okay, I have to have, you think I'm going to have myself out there? Look how that man embarrassed Cardi B. I'm not famous. I'm not famous. That's not the point. The point is men will do sleep with your enemies just to hurt you. And these chicks will be thinking they got to one up because that was their intention. I'm telling you, they don't want that man. They will walk naked in front of your man. Some of these jealous so-called people, family members. You bring your man over and your man is a snake. He ain't no good. That's why you watch man with the binoculars from far. He walked past the dirty dog cousin of yours. Walk past in her G-string. She knows what she's doing. I'm telling you, you don't know how real it gets with these chicks. She walks past and then your man ain't no good, so he falls for the bait. He falls for the bait. She don't want you. She just want to have those pictures to hurt you, your girl with. She don't want you. These guys are low down snakes. Anybody shouldn't be able to walk beside you. He got to be proven. I'm sorry. Let these, I'm sorry. These jealous chicks come for your man, sis. And they're easy target. They are easy. These men are easy target. They fall for it easily. They're easy target. These chicks don't want your man. They just want you to be upset, jealous, or hurt. They don't want your man. These chicks are weirdos. All right, I didn't read brown skin. Okay, brown skin. Oh God, thank God the live unfrozen. Oh God, thank God the live unfrozen, because this person keeps calling my phone and making the live freeze. So annoying. Anyhow, the live got frozen. You know, it's ruined the live. But guess what, guys? To be continued tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's what? No. To be continued tomorrow. Yes, I want to talk about these jealous chicks some more. Oh. No, I'm not cheating. I'm loyal. Okay, so let's talk about it, because I want to continue. Yes, jealous women will throw themselves at your man. That's why everybody is not boyfriend, husband material. You have to watch him from a distance and see if he's thirsty. He's giving these chicks attention. Especially if you know you're that girl. You know you're that girl, period. Any man should not have the privilege to walking next to you and embarrassing you. If you know you are that girl, and I'm going to elaborate on, I want to talk about this more tomorrow. If you know you are that girl, you are a hot girl, every man should not have the privilege to walk next to you so he could give these chicks attention, look at their backside, their front, anything, so they could think that they're on your level. These chicks are on your level. Any man, if you know you're that girl, any man shouldn't have the privilege to walk next to you. Sorry. If you're that girl, you could be single because you have options and you know it. If you're that girl, you don't have no man embarrassing you, looking at these jealous, hateful women that want to sleep with your man because it's your man. Not because she likes the man, it's because she's in competition and she wants what you got. And then we're going to elaborate on this tomorrow. These chicks these family members will sleep with your man too. You go in the bathroom and the chick, or you go outside somewhere, the chick is walking in front of you, your man in a G-string on purposely. These cousins or whomever walk in front of your man with a G-string on purposely, right? I know it happened to someone. Because you're so naive, you don't know the jealousy of these chicks, and you fall up in this trap. You're so naive. That's why I want to teach y'all so much about jealousy. You never put nothing past these jealous chicks. And these spiteful men that want to humble you, you better learn how to rock alone. Because being with man after man after man, it's ungodly. You be selective with the man that you know who's going to ride for you. Somebody solid, somebody real, who actually likes you. Somebody who has some self-control, somebody who has some discipline, some self-control, some real solid confidence in himself. He know he's that guy. So he don't have to jump up for any dog with the fish between their front. And you know what it is. Any man should not have the privilege to walk around with you, to give these chicks attention. I don't like walking around with these guys, period. I don't. Go on. If you go and use your wandering eye and stare on this person's backside, that person backside. Go and stare on this person backside, that not around me. Go ahead. Go. Because, and it's not about the man. It's about the chick getting a one up on you. Because that is their whole motive for sleeping with your man. Is because of she thinks that she's going to hurt you in some kind of way. But let me tell you something, baby. If a chick ever got the power to sleep with your man, you just say, oh, okay, cool. I'm telling you this. If you have a chick that ever calls you, because the calling, the jealousy game, these chicks calling you, she call you about your man. Girl, that's not my man. We're not together. Oh, I hope that helps. You never give that chick attention that she's looking for. Because she want to forget a reaction out of you. She hurt you. Or whatever the case may be. And she call you, talk about, oh, your man. Girl, that's not my man. I don't know him. Sorry. Oh, you have the wrong number. You don't ever make yourself broken down and hurt because that's what they want to see. It's so deep. It's very deep, but we're going to continue this topic tomorrow. Seriously. Anyway, guys, love you. Big up yourself. Y'all got to start sending me some thank you money. Hello? Y'all not sending me no 20s, no 10s, no 2s, no 199. Come on, yo. Send your girl something to support your channel. Support my channel. Guys, I didn't even notice that you haven't sent me money in a while. All right, guys. I still love you. Oh, I love this. Okay. Before I go, I got to see your comment. Okay, so girl, that happened to me a long time ago. This chick, she asked how long me and my guy been and sent you a message of them and said they've been effing her. He been effing her and said me and him are going to break up and he's be back to her. Oh yeah, these chicks are weirdos. Once you see some chick call you, call the police and block her. I want you to be so into yourself, into your career, into your hobbies that these men can stay or go. And that's the reason why I always tell you, do not have these men's babies so you're not tied to them. It's a lot with this topic, but it's been over an hour. Ooh. Okay, guys. I will be back tomorrow live. All right? I love you guys. We'll talk later. Look in the community board, like, share, big up yourself. Send me some thank you if you want to. You appreciate me? Mwah. Oh, I appreciate you too. Later. Hey, send me a thank you if you appreciate me. Bye.